Hi everyone. My name is Antonia Rolls. This is my studio, and I am an artist extraordinaire and a great many other things besides, but we won't go into that today. A grandmother, a super listener, a writer, a speaker, but we won't go into that anymore. So, uh, this is the first stage in the next bit of the Addicts and Those Who Love Them exhibition, which, as you all know, is an art exhibition of paintings and words from addicts and people who are in relationship with addicts through either marriage or being a sibling, a family member, a, um, a parent, a child. So I've shown it once in Brighton, and that was brilliant. And I showed it with my lovely friends Marie Paul, who not only is in the exhibition but is a fantastic artist and put her own work in, and Michael McAllister, who is in the exhibition and is also a fantastic photographer. So we have a good team going. But now that's over, I've kind of put everything away and I have to think of the next stage. So here I am, not dressed like an artist. You know, this always happens. It always has to be day one of getting back into the studio and deciding how to proceed. Well, I do know a bit about how to proceed, and I have here a nice blank sheet of paper and a pen, and I thought the best thing to do is write down what I'm going to do, not what I plan to do, what I'm going to do. Number one, I am going to interview a lovely lady who has gone to America about her experiences with addiction. I want to paint her and use her story. She is not an addict, but she has been drawn to addicts for relationships all her life. And her coming through that is no mean feat. It's a really important thing, you know, the self-awareness that it brings. I want to hear from her because her story could be relevant to everybody. So number one, I'll put her name down. I won't give anybody's names until I get permission to do that, even though they've agreed to be in the exhibition. I'll put down Texas lady. Number two, now, a lady I met at the exhibition who is a friend of Michael McAllister's, who has come through 30 years of alcoholism and is 10 years sober and is the photographer in the exhibition. He has a friend who came to the exhibition, and this lady was so powerfully wise. She has come through her own addiction, alcohol journey, and so has many of her family. Some of them survived, some of them didn't, but the calmness and the insights that she had just awed me. So I want to speak to her, which I've set up a meeting next week, and we will talk. I want to paint her very much and hear what she says. So I'll put down number two, awesome lady. So number three, two youngsters came in, both 18, both together, both depending on each other in a very hostile world, both with difficult families, one of whom has a mother who is a chronic addict. They have had to negotiate the world, they're only 18, with each other against very difficult odds. I don't understand their world. I don't understand how they've come to where they are. I was very impressed by both of them because they're still standing, you know, and they were articulate. So I want to, they've agreed to be in the exhibition. I want to talk to them about their stories, you know, what brought them to where they are and how on earth do they manage. So I'm going to put two remarkable, I'll put two remarkable youngsters. So that's four people to interview and paint already. So that's going to be quite good. We don't know, I don't know where any of this will lead. Every time I meet somebody with a story about addiction, it teaches me something. My own experience with addiction is that it just is ongoing, and that I keep having to find a way to negotiate a relationship, knowing that inside the crazy addictive behavior there is somebody, there is a soul, there is a person in there with a soul. I can't heal, I can't cure, I can't do anything. I have to negotiate this world and get through this world, trying to understand first and foremost who I am, what my boundaries are, where I belong, in order to step in and try and communicate and find the road through the rest of my life, as does the person with addiction. They have to find their way through the rest of their life with whatever their choices are. But I'm bound to this person through love and through relationship. It's my son. And I, at the risk of sounding really kind of, well, anyway, I've been given this journey, and so has he, for a reason. I feel that art and creativity is one of the ways that I cope with it. So I use art, painting, words, talking. So today I'm going to follow up on. I've got a date for speaking to Texas Lady. I've got a date to speak to Awesome Lady. I need to follow up on the Remarkable Youngsters, and we'll see how it all goes. God bless. Have a lovely day. Bye.